Hi guys, Pure Price Actions end of day recap here for 16th of July and the outlook for tomorrow, 17th of July, OPEX day. Not much to say really. The US indices stayed pretty much in a tight range, starting off with S&P here. We had sort of 3,200 to the downside and 3,220 upside just about, but it pretty much stayed in this block here, 20-point range throughout the day. Didn't break either way. I think that just shows indecision. It is OPEX day tomorrow, second Tuesday of the month, so we will probably see some volatility into tomorrow. Which way? Don't know. We'll see. I think it might be a day to take off tomorrow, quite frankly, because it's looking like this might fly around to 3240, maybe even down to 3180 range. It's going to be quite a broad range, I expect, tomorrow. Again, I expected volatility today, but it didn't really kick in. We had the ECB and nothing much happened. So, yeah, let's see what happens. But I guess I don't really have a plan for tomorrow. We'll wait and see what happens. If it opens on the upside, and I guess we'll target 3240, downside 3180. Looking at the Dow, similar, not much going on here today at all. Stayed in a range, attempted to break up, attempted to break down here, up there, didn't do either, just stuck around. So again, it's probably going to open up somewhere in the middle here, and we'll see what happens with that in the morning as well. Again, I wouldn't look to take too many positions tomorrow on this, because it's probably going to fly around, and the downside risk is quite high, I think, on this one. It's not as strong as the S&P. You can see there's a downward trend here. We've got lower lows and lower highs, showing me that overall on balance people are selling. Although today they couldn't make their mind up. It didn't have a decisive breakdown, but it is lower lows and lower highs, so you would expect there to be on balance selling going on at this point. So yeah, the risk on that will be to the downside. I think on the Nasdaq, if I could find it. Okay, can't find it again. I'll just move on to DAX. Okay, so on DAX, I think tomorrow, today price got capped at 12,920. I had 12,918 as my level to sell, as I posted earlier, and that pretty much held. So tomorrow we're going to look for a break, and the charts I posted today show when price compresses and it breaks somewhere, either up or down. The retest of this, wherever it breaks from, is going to be a good level to get in at that point, because there's lots of trade going on at that level. There will be orders there to support you if you enter at this level on a retest, so it's a safe bet. And keep a lookout for that here and going forward. And it works on all markets. If I just switch over to S&P, it's a huge block here. It's going to be a lot of trade. I think if it compresses and then breaks out, the breakout point is the area to look out for. Same thing on the Dow. So if it compresses, the breakout point will be the area to look out for. So finally on FTSE, I think looked a little weak to me today. I was expecting more on the downside. I was expecting, it came pretty close to 6,200, which is the level I had in mind for the downside in yesterday's recap. Came close, 6,224. It's a fairly balanced day, so again the market couldn't make up its mind on what it wants to do. That tells us that it's waiting to break, and I think we'll see tomorrow which way it breaks. My view is going to be a bit of volatility tomorrow, and then we'll have a decisive move probably next week. So I probably won't trade much tomorrow, quite frankly. I think I'll wait it out. It's a Friday, it's OPEX day. Don't really want to give back much money, so we'll see what happens. Unless there's some crazy opportunities, I'll probably just sit it out. If you're not sure, then I suggest you sit it out too. Enjoy the day. Well, that's it, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good evening.